Have you been thinking of living in a neighborhood with its own Gothic Revival castle, a neighborhood with lush parks, amazing access to transit, all in the center of Canada's largest city? Well, you've been thinking of living in Casa Loma. We are back with another neighborhood tour, and today we're in one of my favorite areas in Toronto, and that's Casa Loma. Casa Loma is a neighborhood that's located in Midtown Toronto. It features amazing access to schools, great parks, excellent transportation, and a variety of awesome homes. We're gonna peel back the curtain and see what life is really like in this community. So if you're planning a move and considering Casa Loma, you'll know exactly what to expect. Sit back and relax for an insider look at the real Casa Loma. And if you're considering a move to Toronto, you'll want an experienced real estate professional by your side. And that's where I come in. My name is Philip Kotlier. Me and my team specialize in helping people relocate to Toronto. So if that's you and you're planning a move in 8 days or 80 days, we'd love to hear from you. Feel free to give us a call. We're happy to help you make your move everything you want it to be. Casa Loma is an upscale neighborhood in Toronto, Ontario, named after the iconic castle. This picturesque area features elegant homes and a wealth of amenities embodying a luxurious lifestyle. Casa Loma encompasses 3 distinct neighborhoods: South Hill, the Rathnelly, and Wells Hill. Residents are often charmed by the neighborhood's unique blend of housing and stunning architecture, making it a highly desirable place to move to. Casa Loma is bordered by Bathurst Street in the west, Avenue Road in the east, the CP Railroad tracks in the south, and in the north is bordered by St. Clair Road and Lonsdale. Now the area is sandwiched between Forest Hill in the north and Annex in the south, and if you want to learn some more about Annex, we've made a dedicated video just on that topic. Click the link right here to see an Annex video. Construction on this impressive mansion took nearly 3 years to build, and it cost around $3.5 million. Now, around 10 years after the construction was complete, Sir Henry Pellet ran into financial difficulties and unfortunately went bankrupt, and then he had to transfer the ownership of the castle into the city of Toronto. The prominence of the castle led to a huge building boom, with lots of wealthy residents buying up parcels of land and constructing their own homes right around the castle, and that defines the neighborhood to the present day. During Halloween, the castle is converted into a haunted mansion with scary rooms, and the whole garden is converted into a little fear fest as well. And these cool bubbles you see, something that came out during COVID times. They're these self-isolation rooms that they built outside so you can have dinner with a view, even in the winter. We're just 800 meters away from Casa Loma, right by the stables, this building right behind me. Now the stables was used to house Sir Henry Pellet's collection of Model T Fords and horses when the time arose. Now the stables is connected to Casa Loma by a secret underground passageway, which Sir Henry Pellet used in the winter months to access his collection and not get cold and have to go outside. The castle hosts a lot of events throughout the year. We talked about the Halloween haunt. In the winter, during Christmas time, there's also a winter fest where the whole garden here is transformed with lights. We're actually standing in part of the garden. You can see the amazing view behind me. There's also classical music performances that take place here in the summer months. The whole garden is transformed into a bit of a concert hall, and that's a really nice thing to check out as well. So lots of things to do here in the castle, just beyond the museum inside. If you're in the mood for touring some museums, right next to Casa Loma is the Spadina Museum, this beautiful building right behind me, which was built in the Edwardian Victorian style. Now this museum is free for entry. You just have to book a ticket online. And inside the museum, you'll find what life was like in the 1930s, with all the rooms kind of showing you what that's all about. In terms of transit, Casa Loma is a very interconnected neighborhood with 2 subway stops on either end of the neighborhood. In the north, we have St. Clair West Station. In the south, we have Dupont Station, which can quickly take you to Union Station, the main subway hub downtown Toronto. You can also jump on a streetcar at St. Clair West and get across the city pretty quickly. But we are in Midtown Toronto, and getting anywhere is very quickly. You can hop into Uber and be really anywhere downtown Toronto within 10 minutes. The area features storybook homes resembling an enchanted forest. A great example of one of these homes is the house right behind me here, which was built probably right after the castle was put up in the early 1900s. Now, a lot of the neighborhood has many more homes like this. We're going to go around and take a look at them and show you guys what it's all about here. The houses tend to be larger and more individualistic as owners plan the residences in relation to the castle. Now, that also leaves the opportunity for basement apartments and larger homes where multiple families can dwell at the same time. We're here on a beautiful street in Casa Loma. Now, if you've seen some of my other neighborhood tour videos, you'll know that streets in Toronto on 100-plus-year-old neighborhoods are generally very narrow, one-way, and very few sidewalks. That's quite not the case over here in Casa Loma, because this was always a wealthy neighborhood. It was designed with lots of space in mind, and here you have quite generous streetscape. You have 2 sidewalks on both sides, and plus you get these amazing trees that can only be found in century-plus-year-old neighborhoods. Now let's take a look at a house that recently sold, and that would be this house right over here behind me. This house recently sold for $6.2 million. It features 6 bedrooms, 6 washrooms, and a 2-car parking garage. All that on a lot of 64 by 186. The area features some unique architecture with some Edwardian, some English cottage, and Tudor-style homes evident throughout the community. Now, detached homes are a pretty popular segment. They make up the majority of the housing stock here, but there are also townhomes. There are condos as well, some newer condos built along St. Clair. And if you're looking for some rental options, there are some multiplexes and some apartment buildings not so far away. Another unique feature of the neighborhood I'd like to highlight is the lot sizes are quite generous. You have very large frontages here. Typically in downtown, you don't find ones this big. Like here, we're in front of a house. It's at least 60, 70 feet frontage. The depth is probably 150 to 200 feet. That's usually a lot size you find in the suburbs. So if you're looking for that generous, large backyard, large front yard, Casa Loma is a great neighborhood to find that. So a unique product type we only see in Casa Loma is these freehold townhomes behind me. They may look small from the street, but in the backyard they cascade down into the ravine, and you have really amazing views opening up into the green space behind these homes. Now these townhomes are a bit more elevated. One of them recently sold for $2,850,000, features 3 bedrooms, 4 washrooms, and 1 parking stall. And again, these are freehold towns without any maintenance fees. Now on the east side of the community, away from the heritage homes over there in the west, we have a lot of people who kind of renovated and created brand new modern mansions, such as this home you see behind me. And it creates a nice balance of kind of new and old. In Casa Loma, you really can get any kind of home that you're looking for. This neighborhood is excellent for families with 2 great elementary schools right here within the community. We have Brown Elementary plus Hillcrest Community School just down the street. But for high school, you have to travel a little bit. You have to go to Bloor and get into the Bloor High School over there. But most parents take their kids to private school when they get to high school age. In terms of elementary, we have Hillcrest Community School with a score of 8.8 out of 10 and a rank of 118 out of 3,021 schools in the province. We also have Brown Elementary with a score of 8.0 and a rank of 337 out of 3,021 schools in the province. And for high school, we have Bloor High School with a score of 8.5 out of 10 and a rank of 26 out of 689 schools in the province. So for private schools, we have some of the best ones in the country just down the street here, which is Upper Canada College. We also have a Bishop Strawn School, an all-girls school next to Upper Canada College. So you kind of have both those options. And a lot of these neighborhoods, Forest Hill, Annex, Casa Loma, they all kind of are feeder neighborhoods for these great schools. Winston Churchill Park is located in the middle of the community and creates a nice ravine for a lot of the homes right here in the center. Now this park is ideal for tennis, soccer, and lots of green areas for picnics, and it's a really serene area to take a walk or go for a nice hike. Another beautiful tree-lined street here in Casa Loma gives you a great example of what this neighborhood is all about. We have these amazing detached homes facing the ravine on one side, these really unique one-of-a-kind townhomes on the left side. I've really never seen some of these homes before, and that's what really makes this neighborhood so unique. Every home is individual, every home is one of a kind. So what did you guys think? What's your favorite home? What's your favorite part of the neighborhood? I'd love to hear from you guys. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now moving forward, we're putting out a video a week about everything to do with life in Toronto. channel, including neighborhood guides, property tours, and real estate tips. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be the first to be notified once a new video is released. That's it for today. We'll see you on the next one.